Hello everyone, Dr. Victoria Scarbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. I know it's hard to believe, but it's time for Taroscopes. And I'm going to be doing the Taroscopes for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of June 2022. And we'll do a little astrology first. We do have in June the sun in Gemini for most of the month, and then it moves into Cancer. So the sun is going to be going through your house of relationship and then your house of shared resources once it moves into Cancer. We do have a full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. That means the moon is going to be in your first house, which really sort of brings out your more sort of emotional side. And people, you know, what you see is what you get kind of energy. But of course, that's very true of Sagittarius anyway. What you see is what you get. Sagittarius being the sign associated with truth. And we do have Mercury start the month retrograde. It does shift on the 3rd where it goes direct. And the next day, the 4th, Saturn goes retrograde. Saturn is in Aquarius. Saturn in Aquarius is a good sort of Saturn for you guys. It's a sextile to your Sagittarius, and so we have opportunities for growth, opportunities for structuring the mind. The retrograde says it's time to reevaluate the structures that have been built up to this point to make sure that they will stand to the test of time. So there's some reevaluation that's occurring. I'm sorry about my hair. I'm sorry I'm messing with my hair. My hair I can't apologize for because it just does what it wants. But I've had this one thing that's been sticking up the whole time I've been doing these, and I'm every sign that I do, it's like sort of going in 5 directions. So with Mercury going direct, communications will improve. And I think it's generally going to be a bit of a better month than May. May was a very challenging month for everyone. So we're going to use the Illuminati deck. I was deciding which one I wanted to use. We're going to use the Illuminati deck. Now, what I've been doing every time I do these Taroscopes, I do something a little different. Then this month, I've been sort of just psyching things out. So as I shuffle this deck, the Illuminati deck, I'm going to be focusing on Sagittarius and any messages that come through. Oh, speaking of messages coming through. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Okay, so let's take a look and see what comes through. What messages do we have for Sagittarius? What messages do we have for Sagittarius? Messages for Sagittarius. They're showing me a mountain. It's very okay. Actually, they're showing me like a sheer cliff, and there's all these little like caves or dwellings within the cliff. I feel like maybe we're in Zuni or Hopi area. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Right? Yes. All right. So I just wanted to go get these. These are shards of pottery from, I could be wrong about this. There's a group of Indians who disappeared. Do I want to call them Anasazi Indians? I think it occurred in the Four Corners area. And I think they were dwellers in that sort of, that idea of the cliffs and the houses or the dwellings within the cliffs, cliff dwellers. I believe that this pottery is from that. So I was called to hold it while I look at what's up for Sag. I got these from a friend of mine who used to teach on an Indian reservation. She gave us a whole basket of them. I'm getting a real connection to different timelines. We call it the past. It may not really be the past. It may be just a different experience connecting to that for you, Sagittarius. Accessing the wisdom of the past in quotes, alternate alternate life directions. Each one of these dwellings, each one of these caves has a light coming out of it. So it's about all these different experiences, all this wisdom that comes from different experiences, all part of the whole face of the cliff. Accessing. So what I think it's saying to me is you're accessing different levels of consciousness, different lifetimes, different stories, putting all the stories together, putting your story together. That's what I'm getting for Sag. Okay. So, something just was moving outside my window. Just a bird getting some seed. All right, let's see what's up for Sagittarius. That was the vision I saw. Oh, these little bees. The seal of Solomon, Solomon's seal, I think it's called, is just outside this window. It's very fragrant, and the bees love it. They have these little like flowers that sort of droop. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in, the sun shine in. Sun, illumination, shining your lights, shining your light. Each one of those little hovels, all shining this golden light. Let's see the challenge of shining your light. Judgment. Judgment. Self-judgment, perhaps? Am I really right? Do I really think I know what I know? You do know what you know. The challenge, I think, is your ability to communicate. It's just that there's so much happening that you can't, all you can really do is shine your light. And just do it. Like, do it without wondering what the consequences of that's going to be. At the core is the Temperance card. This is your card. This is the Sagittarius card. This is about healing. It's an initiation. It's about connecting the lower and the higher self. That path that connects, the path of the mystic. You are a powerful mystic at a time when people need to see the light. Keep shining, Sagittarius. In the past, you've done it and you've gotten a lot of flack for it. You've had to fight people off. You always had the higher ground, though, the higher moral ground. What's in the sky? The Six of Cups. There's a nostalgia to this card. There's a childlike innocence to this card. There's a protective energy. This is a feeling of being protected, being within the heart of the home or the family. Even if that wasn't your experience, growing up. It is the experience of the now. You are among friends. You are among family. You are among fellow light workers, my dear. In the immediate future, yeah, there's some stuff that we're working through. This is a very challenging time. There's a lot of suffering. You do feel it. You feel all of it. And yet we have to get over it. We have to allow the sorrow and the sadness to flow like the river. And so if you're feeling that sadness, maybe you can go to a body of water, but it has to be moving. So a river, I guess the ocean could be that, or a stream, a babbling brook, something where the water is cleansing, because you still have cups, you still have work to do, you still have gifts to share, but it has been a challenging time because there is a lot of sadness in the world. And there's a part of Sagittarius that understands that you don't really have to suffer that way, but people have to go through their own stuff. They have to make their own way in that. How it's seen from the outside, the King of Swords. You're the boss, baby. You seem like a boss. The domestic situation, the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody, one of the other readings got the Seven of Pentacles in this exact spot. This is, it's about rest from your toils, okay, rest. There's still work that needs to be done. The garden isn't quite ready, but it's okay to rest for a while and get your breath, and then you can proceed to go. So if you haven't taken a vacation, take a vacation. Find something that's gonna give you the time to rest and recuperate, so that you can continue the work that you do. Your hopes and fears. The Prince of Pentacles. You're hoping that the seeds that you've planted grow into something of value, and I would say that yes, they are, and yes, they will. So it's not a fear. It's more than a hope. Let's put it that way. Outcome, we have the Princess of Cups. This is good news coming your way. Some sort of good news. Three of Pentacles, about a work situation. Working with other people who are good at what they do. Working with others. What is that? Many hands make light work or something. You don't have to do it all by yourself. That's what I'm saying. There are people there who want to work with you. We have the Eight of Wands, meaning that more information is coming through. Much more information. This is actually a Sagittarius card. So a lot of psychic information coming in. The Four of Cups. Don't allow your situations, your maybe familial situations, or your home family situations, or where you feel stuck. Don't dwell on that. Look around and see what's being offered to you. Okay, no major arcanas yet. Underneath it, we have the Prince of Swords, which can be a chaos creator, and then we have the World, which says to me that is done. So those people who are creating chaos in your life are about ready to go and leave. And then we have the Lover's card, making different choices. So, all right. Well, whew, that was powerful. That was powerful. Let's do a, we're going to do a Oracle card. Let's do let's do this. The Mystical Shaman Oracle. I always do this for you guys. I love this one for you. But anyway, because you Sagittarius are born shamans, you know that, right? All right. So what Oracle, what does the Oracle have to say for Sagittarius? What does the Oracle have to say for Sag? Sagittarius. I'm always trying to find a song, even if they don't exist. Ain't no stop stopping me now. I'm on the move. There's the Sagittarius card. The Hunter. I don't think I've ever gotten this card. The Hunter. Okay, let's see what the Hunter says. Glad I have the book because I've never gotten this card. 27. No stopping me now. I'm on the move. Okay. It says, before the dawn of agriculture, we hunted the forest to feed our kin. The hunter never takes more than what the village needs to survive, often taking only one creature, a good kill. He is a master tracker and knows which path to follow to success. Rely on your own skills to traverse the thick forest you are in to reach your destination. You need to follow the tracks left by spirit to claim your bounty, which is already prepared and being offered to you. Do not follow the maps drawn by others, as they will not lead you true. Instead, become the map maker. Find your internal compass and use all the senses, including your common sense. Okay, there you go. The Hunter, a good kill. Utilizing all your talents and abilities. Sounds about right, Sag. Sounds about right. All right, well, I hope you find this helpful. Please like and subscribe, even though my hair is doing that weird thing again. Check out my Astrology and Kabbalah of June. Check out my week ahead. I do that every week, usually like in 7-day increments. Sometimes I expand it depending on how much is going on in the week. And have a wonderful June, and I'll see you again in July for the Taroscopes for July for Sagittarius. Take care, everyone. Namaste.